After sinking the Noah's Ark, I think it's normal that we enter the Arsenal in the Gunners. Did that just make sense? Did that make sense? But obviously, it is Chelsea versus Arsenal this Sunday at the Stamford Bridge, and we have the opportunity to make it a very very horrible horrible weeks for Arsenal fans going into the international break, because after this week the international break officially kickstarts this week. Yeah, so we have the opportunity to actually destroy this Arsenal team. We have the opportunity to destroy the hope of the Champions League. If we beat them this Sunday, I think we officially sink them to the top four. They're actually struggling with the top four for us, because obviously that's the end of their season. That's it for them. Because I don't really see a way back from this. You get me? You know, their last three matches actually, they have no win. They lost against Liverpool. Sorry, they drew against Liverpool. They drew against Liverpool. They lost against Newcastle. They lost against Inter Milan, and even prior to then, I think they lost against Bournemouth. Yeah, they lost against Bournemouth in the league as well. So in their last 4 or 5 matches, they haven't had a Premier League win. Obviously, since this month, they only win one Premier League. I think so. They have no Premier League win currently, and I think that's enough for them to come out gun blazing. I think they will come out against Chelsea and they would like to play. And I have a lot of worries for this match, because Arsenal is a very very good team. They are very good in dinking the crosses. We saw it against Inter. They crossed 46 crosses. You get me? And with a team like us and the defense we have and the goalkeeper we have, I think we would have considered like 1 or 2 from those crosses. 46 crosses against Inter. That was insane. Against Chelsea, scoring those crosses, could have been light work, because when our defense, I don't know what they are smoking. I don't know whether Bob Marley wake up from the dead and give them, something, or I don't know. Or since was this reggae guy? What's his name again? Vybz Kartel. Since Vybz Kartel came out, he's been giving them. I don't know what they're on. I don't know what crack they are smoking. I don't know who is their dealer, obviously, because bro, they are higher than Arsenal's than Tottenham's highline, bro. Our defense is crazy. See, anytime we goes into a match and I remember our defense, my heart break into pieces, bro. Our defense is falling like Nigeria national grid, because bro, that defense cannot be reliable like Nigerian NEPA. I might take this light before I finish this video, but that defense cannot be reliable like Nigerian NEPA. Anything can happen. They can go off in a split seconds and then boom 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 boom, calamity. And we have seen this defense cost us some few matches against Liverpool, for example. What other match? Against Newcastle, we don't really have a good defense in my opinion, and our goalkeepers are not helping issue. We played in Noah FC side. Wow, and they're a good team. Obviously, I said they're a good team, but you can't compare them to what we have in the Premier League. The Premier League is deadly, and Arsenal has these big boys. They are very good when it comes to area duels, and that's the schedule. That was what another part that fears me in our backline, because Wesley Fofana and Levi Colwill, I'm not sure they can put up with the heights of Gabriel Magalhaes, William Saliba, Mikel Merino, Havertz as well. And I don't know how confident I am that we could stop Saka from making those crosses from those wings. Obviously, the left side is nothing to write home about. Martinelli, they can't actually play Sterling. Put Martinelli, put Trossard there. Nothing is coming out. And I think Arsenal has Martin Odegaard actually returning, because he had a few cameos against Inter. You get me? And I think they will be ready for us. I think the pressure is on them, not on us. The pressure is on them. Obviously, we had a very good past few weeks. You get me? Not really the kind of week we want, because if we could have beaten Manchester United, Newcastle, and then top it with this Arsenal, I would be very 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 happy before this international break is over. You get me? But first of all, welcome back to Papi Knows Football. make sure you like the video. Like the video. Eh? Like the video, it helps, signifies to the algorithm that we are doing something right here. And after the video, you like what I'm doing here and you want to see more of me, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers as well, so make sure you help get to the channel to 1,000 subscribers. So let's get back into the video. And I was saying, Arsenal, they have some of their players back. Declan Rice, I think Declan Rice is in doubt. I'm not sure he's going to be available for the match, but there are chances he will, because he didn't play in the midweek. And there are presses like he's going to risk it. Obviously they are going to risk it if they don't come that match with Rice. Oh my goodness, Lavia and Casado, they will be having fun in that midfield, because Mikel Merino and Casado, what's his name, Thomas Partey, Jorginho could be a little bit of threat, but man, I think we have the Arsenals to finish the Gunners in the midfield. When it comes to the midfield, I think we have the qualities. We have the qualities more than them. Mikel Merino is not really, he's the Arsenal bought the fake Mikel, because the only real Mikel is Mikel Obi, and Mikel Merino hasn't really been turning up to events. He hasn't been good. Arsenal fans has been calling for his head. I think he caused the penalty which they lost against Inter Milan. I don't know, but Arsenal is like a wounded lion, obviously. Even though I would like to agree that they are a small club, but let's just be honest, they have been good for the past 2 seasons. You get me? And I think in our last few matches, we haven't really been Arsenal that much. Like they trash us very, very well. The last season at their home, they beat us 5-0. Going into this match, I have like a lot of. I'm really not scared. I'm confident that we are going to get the result, obviously, but I'm trying to be aware. I'm trying to single out these these points, their strengths. You get me, and kind of explain to you what you should be expecting against the Arsenal game. It's not going to be a walkout. I think that game will be more exciting than Manchester United, because Arsenal is a very good team and they know how to play. Unless they want to do their dark art, then we're going to have a problem, because we have problem when teams sit back to play against us. That's our biggest kryptonite. So I don't really know how we are going to handle that, and that's why I would love Marco Cucurella to start from the left wing. Obviously, Cucurella is in Saka's neighbor, neighbor wife. He cooks Cucurella anytime he gets him. He cooks Cucurella. But last season at the Stamford Bridge, we nearly won this match, because we had a 2-2. We had that fantastic goal from Mykhailo Mudryk that he scored. We nearly won this match, but Sanchez, and that is what I'm saying, our backline. Sanchez can do the unthinkable. Get me? But Sanchez, shit, man. It depends on the Sanchez that turn up to Stamford Bridge. If the Sanchez, like I said against Manchester United, if the Sanchez that turn up against Bournemouth turns up in the Stamford Bridge, I'm telling you, we are winning this match. But if the Sanchez that turn up against Man United, the Sanchez that turn up against Liverpool, the Sanchez that turn up against Newcastle, he turns up against Arsenal, we are losing this match. You get me? And that gives me a lot of concerns. I think Arsenal is the better side of Manchester United. Last week I was here and I was posting. I was like, we were meant to beat Manchester United. We are supposed to beat Manchester United. But I don't know really what happened. But that kind shows you, like, when you are playing with a side that is really, really bad. You get me? Manchester United is a really, really bad side. I can't lie to you. They're really, really bad side. So when you play with them, these are the kind of things you expect. But let's not go for long. I'll get into my lineup and I will talk about my scoreline prediction. Here is my starting 11 for the game. Note Enzo Maresca hasn't confirmed to us whether Sancho will be available for the game, because I think his press conference will be today, this afternoon. This video might be out before the press conference, so he's going to confirm to us whether Sancho will be available and Kopama would be available. He hasn't confirmed the availability of some of these players, but let me run you through my starting 11. Obviously on goal, Sanchez, not because he's my favorite goalkeeper, not because he's the keeper I want there, but because he's the keeper that I'm going to see there, whether I like it or not. That's the thing that annoys me. That man is a fraud. And if he start doing well, trust me, I will sing his praises. But for now, he's a fraud. I've been calling for his next since last season, and I don't know why the club kind of keeps starting him, and he doesn't deserve to be in this team. If we want to, like I said in one of my videos, when I thought we are contesting for the league, which I know we are not. You get me? But when I said, if you are going to go far in this league, I think our backline needs to, we need to have a surgery on that backline, especially Sanchez. We need to have a surgery on that backline. For a keeper that was demoted, I don't know how many times I have to say this. For a keeper that was demoted to the third choice goalkeeper at Brighton, that was demoted to the second choice goalkeeper against Petrovic, that came from the United States, that hasn't played any European football. He was demoted by Petrovic. And I'm telling you, if Jorgensen keeps putting the performance like he did against Noah, I think he's in contention for the first league, for the first team. You know, he's going to bench Sanchez, and that's what I want, because Sanchez is not giving me what I want. He's not really performing in the level I want him to perform. And if he gets dropped, I'll be very happy. And on the my two centre back, obviously, like Colwill and Wesley Fofana, which I think Wesley Fofana was good. Colwill, that's one of my favorite Chelsea players, man. I can't lie, very good player, you know. But you know, he's very hot-headed. I don't know. Let me tell you, I'm not really confident with this backline. I'm not really confident with this backline. I think for me, if it was up to me, I would have gone with Tosin and Levi Colwill. But it is what it is. Enzo Maresca will do what Enzo Maresca does. He knows, the gaffer knows what's the best. But to me, I think I prefer Tosin, even though it wasn't really good against Liverpool. But the whole backline was rubbish. It wasn't just Tosin. Colwill as well, because Tosin did cause the penalty that made us lose that game. It was all Colwill's recklessness. You know, he's a little bit reckless, and I like him for that. Obviously, a lot of people don't like it, but I like him for that. And on the right side is the best right back in the league on his day. He's the best right back in the league, in Reece flipping James, the Rock. Obviously, I might not be seeing him there because, you know, our coach tend to be stubborn. We might just play Malo Gusto there and then play James in the other wing. But I think I've been saying this. I'll keep putting him there. I don't know. Maybe finally I just stop being stubborn and come to terms that obviously this is where he's going to be playing. You get me? But for now, I haven't really come to terms with that, because I think when James is in the right wing, that's when in the right back, that's when James is James. All this left back bullshit, he has been performing there, but man, I don't like seeing it, man. You get me? And on the other side is a man that I think should be starting that right back, a man that deserves to cement that right back position, that left back position. Sorry, I don't know why the coach is not starting Marco Cucurella. Obviously the best left back in the league. Call me a left back that is better than Marco Cucurella at the moment. At this point, nobody. So I think Marco Cucurella deserves to be starting. Like, I think he deserves to cement that left back role for himself. Like, he deserves it. You get me? But I don't know why. Obviously, as we can see, he's not really starting much of the Premier League. He came in as a sub and he stabilized that backline a little bit against Manchester United. And I'm expecting him to start, even though I said he's Saka's regular customer. You get me? He has to put a lot of work to take over that wing, because Saka will be on that. Saka will be on that wing, and it's going to be a very, very, very hard job for him. And on the midfield, I have Moses Caicedo and Romeo Lavia. My favorite midfield. Obviously, Enzo played well against Noah, but I think Moses Caicedo and Romeo Lavia, I think they are best for this midfield. You know, they help defensively. One of them can sit back and one of them can drive forward. They are very, very good attacking. And Caicedo, I'm betting on him to have a very good game. With rice or without rice, we go cook them. We cook them with stew. We cook Man U with stew and we eat them. You get me? So Romeo Lavia hasn't disappointed ever since he played. this is what I have been saying. You get me? I think Enzo Fernandez needs a competition. I think, and he played a very lower side now, but fuck it, man. Manchester United played pork, and they couldn't even chop them like pork. They are. What the fuck did I say? But like I said, Romeo Lavia and Enzo and Fernand. Romeo Lavia and Casado has been our best midfield this season. You get me? They have been our best midfielders this season, and I just expect it to, I just expect them to keep going at it. And on the right side is a man that has driven many opinion against Manchester United. I called him out and I said, "You are rubbish." Onani Madueke, who hasn't, he drives many opinion, but I like him, and the coach like him, and there's nothing you can do about it. But apart from that, it's not even about sentiment. It's not about me liking him. It's about what he brings to the team. I think he offers to the team what a lot of people can offer in that wing. He creates some chances, even though we don't score it, but man, he creates some chances from that wing. He dribbles. He's the perfect Enzo Maresca winger, a winger that is not scared of defenders, a winger that can take on the ball, dribble one or two, make few passes. That's the kind of winger he is. You get me? He's not scared to take on players, and he tracks back. You get me? He tracks back, he returns back, and he helps the number two. You get me? And that's one of the things, like, you can't bench him even though he doesn't have a good game. A lot of people have been calling for his neck, but you can't bench him. You can't really bench him. You get me? So, and in the number 10 position is a man that who gets updates on later on in the day, whether he's going to be available or not. Kupama, you get me? They said he goes in big game, so I'm betting on him to, like, turn up in this game if he's going to be available. But if reports came in that he's not going to be available, I think I see Joao Felix starting that match. He played very good against the midweek, even though Palmer is Palmer. He played very good. I think if we have Joao Felix in there, we'll miss Palmer, but I think Joao Felix has the qualities to, like, not replace him easily. You get me? They are almost the same type of players. They're almost the same type of players, the same profile. They almost do the same thing, just that Palmer is a little bit more direct, more serious. Should I say, put it like that? Because Joao Felix just kind of, allow me to enjoy myself, kind of nigga. You get me? And on the other side, I have Jadon Sancho. Yesterday or day before, he snapped something, his leg. He was on, don't know how to explain that, but he wasn't really okay. But Maresca has said to us that they are going to confirm, because he wasn't available against Noah FC because of the knock he got in the training. He was sick. That's why he hasn't been available. He has been sick. You get me? So he's going to assess him and know whether he's available for the game against Saturday. I think I want him to start. Obviously, he might not start. You might see Pedro Neto, but I want him to start. And the number 9 position is Nicolas Jackson, arguably the best striker in the league right now. 9 matches, 9 goal contribution, 6 goal, 3 assists, and I'm banking on him. I think I'm wrong. 10 matches, 9 goal contribution. Yeah. And I'm banking on him to score against Arsenal, or at least provide an assist. You get me? He needs to score against Arsenal. We need to win this match. Winning this match, we saw sinking the hope of Arsenal. We keep us in the top 4. And if they win this match and Aston Villa wins, Tottenham wins, I don't know where Arsenal will be finding themselves in the league, man. So Nicolas Jackson will be there. So my scoreline prediction